Hello everyone. This is Rita Holmes, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! Here for our What's Up Wednesday, episode 24, I think it is. And I come here, we're going to just do a little bit of talking. We're not going to create anything. I'm going to talk to you about scrapbooking and scrapbooking kits. I started out as a scrapbooker, oh gosh, my grandson will be 27 in July. No, 27 in August. What am I thinking? And we were scrapbooking before he was born. So I'm going to say probably 30 years or close to it. And then I quit. I got into card making and I let the scrapbooking go because it took too much time. And I'm going to yawn. Y'all know that. Y'all know that I'm going to yawn, right? That's what I do. But anyway, I kind of let it go. Card making was faster, you know, when we're all for that quick gratification when we're doing stuff. So I kind of got away from the scrapbooking, but now Stampin' Up! Is bringing scrapbooking kits in, and they have for, what, a year and a half. And I haven't jumped on the bandwagon. And the reason being is I thought it would take way too much time. So I'm like, no. And I've watched videos of, her name is Karen Pedersen, and she works at Stampin' Up! And she is like phenomenal on her scrapbooking skills and what she puts together. She's the one that has helped make a lot of these kits come to fruition. And I love watching her, how you don't have to use themed paper all the time for, if it's a football game. You don't have to use themed paper. Maybe bring a color out that's in that, in your pictures, and use that kind of stuff. So anyway, and she's done that and showed it. It was good. But I put together a kit. I started it Saturday night when I went to Indigo Hippo. If some of you have heard me mention that, we go on Friday nights. That's what I meant, Friday night from 5 to 8. And I got 2 layouts done. I got everything cut and ready to go for 3 2-page layouts. I got 2 2-page layouts done and half of the third one. Which I thought was pretty good for somebody that hasn't done this in, gosh, probably 20 years. I mean, I started it, you know, before Kyle was born, and I stopped it when he was in, I think he was just going to school. So anyway, I'm very behind. Well, my granddaughter is 24, and I've got some of her. Now, the rest of the grandkids, I don't have any scrapbooking of. So there's something I really need to do. And I need to quit yawning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to turn this down, I'm going to show you the page that comes in a kit, and I'm going to show you the kit that I've done, and tell you how easy it is if you've never done it, and tell you how easy it is if you've done it, you've stopped because it takes too much time, or if because you are a scrapbooker, that sometimes this can take less time, and you know, it's nice to use the kits. So let's turn the camera around. Well, baby, there we go. Turn it around and turn it down. I gotta see how close I am. I'm gonna pull this down a little closer for now. Might help if I put it up on my monitor, and then I could see how close I was. I wouldn't even have to guess at it. But heck, why would I want to do that? That's too easy. There we go. So here is our kit. This is the paper that comes in a kit. And I did, it's called Heirloom Boutique is the one I did. I just love the papers and stuff, so I wanted to try this one. And here's the 3 2-page layouts. Here's 1, 2, and 3, which I'll be showing you. But this is what comes in the kit, which was all your papers, stickers, die cuts, the cutting guide, everything you needed. Everything has labels on it to where it goes to. So let me show you this. This is our cutting guide. It shows us the papers and shows us what we need to cut. Same here, and it's all the way across. It shows you your papers and what you're cutting. So it's really nice. And then when you get over to here, this is still cutting directions. It says, you know, for both pages, you're going to use adhere photos to 1E, 1F, 1G, 1M. So you go back and you look for, let's see, 1E. There's 1A, C, H, and J. So let's keep going. See if I'm missing them. Shouldn't be that hard, Rita. T's, A's, F, G, 1, E, F, G. Okay. There's some more ones. Here it is. 1 E, F, G, M, and then 1 L. So this is showing you what you need, and here's 1 L. So it's just showing you the different colors of papers that you're going to need for your photos. And then it's going to tell you to use floral frame exclusive paper for your base page, and it shows you what that is. And then adhere, and it's going to say 1A, 1B, 1C, and 1D. So here is 1B, D. You need A and E. There's E, and then A, 1A, right here. So it tells you what you're going to use on each page, which is really, really good. And it'll walk you through all of that. Now, before I show you the pages, I'm going to show you, this is what is left over out of my kit. And what this is good for, because we have paper, you know, for card making, and because this follows with the Bloom Boutique. So we have our card placements. And I lost my part of my Y. I was supposed to use this. I didn't use it because I tore my Y. So I got to figure something else out on that. Here's one of the die cuts that was left that I didn't use. And back here it tells you I should have used it on project 2. I didn't use it, so I could go back and look and see if I need it. But all the die cuts tell you what project they go with. Here's placement cards if you don't have pictures, and I'll show you that in the book I did to put these on to know where to go. Here's some scraps. Here's a bunch of stickers I have left. And then here is a lot of paper I have left. So I have that, this, lots of cardstock scrap, and then I have this whole piece right here. So anyway, that is what I have left that I could use on cards, or I could even make another scrapbook page with it if I wanted to. So we're keeping all of this. I'm keeping this in case I find my little piece of my Y, which I do not think I'm going to find, because I've looked all over where I had this laying. So, but that's okay, because we can ad-lib some of this stuff. I'm going to put this back. I'm going to show you the catalog where these are. So I did Hear my chair squeaking? I'm sitting in a chair. Here's what I did. The Heirloom Boutique one, you know, it comes with your designer series paper, 9 sheets, 5 sheets of two-tone cardstock, stickers and pre-cut images. You get 3 sheets of those, 2 sheets of the white willow cardstock, step-by-step and directions, and the photo placeholders. And it's $38. So you get 6 pages for $38. Plus you saw everything I had left to make quite a few cards. So we have that. We have 1 set. So they're throughout the catalog. And this is the Life in Bloom with the Lily of the Valley. It's $38. You get basically the same amount of stuff that was in the other kit. And it tells you everything to do with that. And it also shows you, you can get the Valley and the Bloom. You can get the papers with the stickers, or you can, over here, it shows you just the Valley and the Bloom collection with the stamps and stuff. So that's all at, you know, different things you can get, but it matches this. So if you have a lot of stuff left over, you're good to go. And I think there's one more back here that I'm not sure about. There it is, Extraordinary Life. And it's, well, it has 10 sheets of the designer series paper, 3 sheets of the two-tone cardstock, 4 sheets of willow white, and then all of your stuff. Here is the stamps that go with the, just the suite that we have, where you can buy the suite or things separately. So that is what that is. We have some online kits. There might even be some on clearance. I have a couple that's already I had bought with intentions to do, and I hadn't done them yet, and now they are not current, but it doesn't mean that I can't do them, because I can. So let me show you what my things. I did buy me an album, and I'm going to see if this is going to show here. For it's, I need to raise the camera probably, because this is going to be big. Let's raise the camera a little bit. Okay. Let's see if I can open it. Okay. Oop, I'm going to have to do this to open it. I'm going to, whoops, knock the camera over. Don't mean to. I'm actually going to put that back like that so I can show you. I did not put nothing on the, this is the front page that I didn't put anything on, because I like 2-page layouts to be next to each other. And that's how I've always scrapbooked. So, and I wanted to show them to you in a book. So here are my layouts. And as you can see, I don't have pictures on them. And I just need to do that. And I forgot to put my photo placements on those, so I need to do that. So that's my number 1. Here's number 2. And I did them basically like these. I did basically like the directions. Just I got that glued down. It was sticking up. There we go. And then on these 2, I did it wrong. This should have been down here, but that's okay, because it looks fine in the end. And my word family was supposed to go there, but I think I can just do my alphabet die cuts and put the word family on there if I want to do that. So anyway, that is what I have done. These are like journaling squares. And what I did with all of this, let me get this one out because it shows more. Oh goodness. But I just wanted to say, you know, I know we have a lot of people that still scrapbook, and I just have not jumped on that bandwagon, but I want to do that, and I got to print me out some pictures. But what I did here I use dimensionals, like here that's covering that page. I have dimensionals up here that I didn't take the paper off of, but they're already down here, so I can put my pictures in, and then I can put that down. This I made sure was flipped up for where my so I can stick my pictures down in there. The same with these, they're all on dimensionals. Now this one is not, because it's not laying in the way of anything, so I did that. The border is stickers, and that's just laid on there, and I'll butt my pictures up against that. And so the same with this, it has dimensionals here already stuck, but the ones up here are not. And I don't even know that I'm going to stick them, but I put them on there just in case to do that. And I will say that I opened up these page protectors, and they're very sturdy. I like that, because I had used some before that would split kind of easy. So I really like them. And then I have plenty of pages, and that's just the back side of the paper that is used as my background. But I have plenty of page protectors in here, so I can just keep adding, and I'll add some more kits to this. But I wanted to show you, because I was excited that I did it, and that I actually completed the kit within the week. I thought that was really good. And this is our album too. It's really nice, our 3-ring binder, which I like those because I can take the pages in and out and put them where I want. I don't have to keep them all in order like they are now. I have done that with scrapbooks in the past. I will be honest, I haven't made a lot of scrapbooks for me. I made scrapbooks for other people and sold them. I did their work for them, but I liked doing that. It was fun. And I have very few for me. I have some started that I started in the 90s and early 2000s, and I need to finish them because I have pictures for every year up to that, and I need to really get some of that stuff done. And so I'm hoping to do that. But I just wanted to show you this because I don't know that people have really looked at these kits, but I tell you what, they are really great. What I have over here is a kit I bought that's actually my favorite papers, which is the Everyday You and Me, which I loved when it came out. I bought it and I never used it because I have some great pictures that I wanted to do with this. So this is actually what a kit looks like when it's not all torn into pieces like mine. But let me just kind of show you quickly what this does. Yep, if I can get it out. So here's our directions and our cutting pieces. Here is some die cuts that they put in here for us to use. Here are our papers. And I absolutely love these papers. Just love them. So I have all of those I can use and hopefully have scrap to make some cards. That would be great. And then what I have is, let's move this paper. You're gonna see my arm, I'm moving that to the back. This is a big, goes on to one of the pages, I'm sure, like that. And then here are die cuts for our pages. I just love this set. It's gone though, but I'm just showing you to show you kind of like what's in a kit. Here is all the two-tone cardstock that we have, plus our stickers. Aren't those pretty? Kind of wish I'd bought the sticker pack too. The paper with the sticker pack. And then here's all of our place card holders for pictures that we can put down if we don't have our pictures ready. And that is what comes in the kit. And I think it's wonderful. And all of our kits come like this with everything in them that you need. The only thing that you actually need is your adhesive and then some dimensionals to put your stuff on dimensionals, because that makes it nice. And that's all I used on mine. When I went to Indigo Hippo on Friday night, I took my kit, my adhesive, and my dimensionals. That's all I had to carry. There was nothing that I had to pack up, a million things to take, because everything's included in the kit. Now, if you don't want to do it like the kit, you know, you might need some extra stuff, or if you want to add some extra things, but the kit pretty well has everything you need in it, so that works out great. So let me put my directions back in there. That's the main thing. And also the papers, I think. Let me see. I don't know if the old kits, no, the old kits don't have. Let me see if the directions have it. What is really nice, and these do, you'll see the scissors right here. That should be your first cut, so that you make sure you get everything you need out of here. It always tells you where to make your first cuts with the little scissors. Makes it nice when you're cutting your paper, so you don't have a lot of waste, and you'll be able to use papers for other things if you have scrap. So that's what our kits are about, our scrapbooking kits. And I just want to say that for July, I don't even know what I haven't even went on to see what the product of the month is. I couldn't tell you. So, but anyway, I do want to say that if anybody orders a scrapbooking kit from me in the month of July, I will send you probably, I think I'm going to do packages of embellishments, so you'd be getting a package of embellishment. If not, then it's going to be handmade cards for me, like 5 handmade cards with the envelopes that you'll have that you can use and send out, or use them for ideas. So that's what I'm going to do for anybody that orders a scrapbook kit from me, because I'd love for you to do that. And maybe we can, if I get people doing that, maybe we can do a Zoom where we just scrap together, even though we're in our own homes. That would be fun. So there you go. That's my Wednesday video. That's what's been on my mind with doing this, and been thinking about doing it for a couple weeks, and so finally did it, and I wanted to pass it on to you. So I hope you got to stick around with me to the end and see what we're doing, and that my incentive of the month is going to be buying a scrapbook kit and getting, let's say you're going to be getting 5 of my handmade cards. I have lots of cards to give away, and everybody will get 5 cards with 5 envelopes that you can use to pass on and mail out, or you can save them and use them for ideas and then pass them out. I'd really like for you to mail them out. So anyway, I'll be doing that. That's what my incentive is really going to be. I think I want to do that. And everybody, be creative when you can. Have a great week. And I'll be back again on Saturday with another card idea. If you did not see my video yesterday on Tuesday, you really need to get to look at that. It's really a card I've never done before, and you need to watch the video. I say where I've gotten it and everything, and I enjoyed doing it. It's just fun to watch it come to life. So if that intrigues you, you can watch it on YouTube. That's not on YouTube yet. You might want to go to Facebook groups, either Stamp Crazy VIP or my business page, Stamp Crazy by Rita Holmes, to see it. and I'm going to try to just copy and paste that on over to YouTube, so it'll be there. You can look for it there. It's called a Collage of Scrappy Strips card. Okay? So anyway, I will see you all later. Have a great week. Bye.